But, well, why don't we go and get married on the beach?
Stop it! There's no fun being on the run.
Mr. Pop.
We interrupt our program to bring you this important message.
The following is a citizen's emergency broadcast.
All the money, which has been gifted to the banks by our governments, is more added to the citizens' cost for education, for security, for health, for life itself. It is money we cannot spend on making a better life for ourselves or at least our children. It is money we must spend on simply keeping ourselves alive. Where is the outrage going to come from? Do you expect it to come from a corrupt and corrupted media, for whom media celebrities are of more importance than criticizing the failure of a political party, or defending those who cannot afford to pay vast sums to lobby our corrupt politicians or their corporations? Do we expect it to come from a cynical and manipulative political structure? Do we expect it to come from those elected officials, who no longer know anything of government or of governing the people, but only perceive how to get re-elected, or how to pose for the camera and pretend to lead? Do we expect it to come from politicians themselves, who will merely calculate if it's right based on whether or not it gets themselves or their party more contributions? We are nations obsessed with entertainment, where we can leave behind the hardships of life and issues that threaten us. We are addicted to TV soaps and game shows, video games, sports and social media. But this must change. Where is this outrage to come from? From you. It will do no good waiting for the politicians to atone for their wrongs. They are too busy trying to keep their jobs rather than doing their jobs. It will do no good waiting for the media to suddenly rediscover its origins. As the free press, the watchdog of democracy, they are too busy hacking the emails of dead teenagers and footballers then to tell us who robbed our banks, and which way they went. There is a tide pushing back our liberty and freedom. It has been artificially induced by the sowing of fear and ignorance and of hatred and now systematic debt. It will continue to crush us, unless we act now and start resisting. We need to find again the spirit and energy of the 1960s and early 1970s, and of the European love revolution of the late 80s and come out into the streets.